Welcome back to another workout video. Let's fucking, oh, I'm gonna restart actually. Welcome back to another video. Today is gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a, well, it's gonna be a leg workout, but it's gonna be like a hamstring, glute, calves focused workout. So, you know, not like my favorite workout of the week, to be honest, but it is an essential workout because you can't neglect the hamstrings. You can't neglect it's called the posterior chain. And all that means is like your whole backside, basically. Like you have your front, your anterior, and your posterior. So, you know, we got to work the posterior chain. Most people, their backs, hamstrings, glutes, calves all suck. And then their chest, biceps, triceps. I don't know if triceps, that might be considered part of your back, but anyways, they're all overdeveloped because what you could see in the mirror, right? Like these are all like your show muscles. You see them in the mirror, your quads. You know, you don't really see your hamstrings. 99, like 98% of people don't, I don't even know how to flex my hamstrings properly. I got to watch these thoughts on Instagram on how they do it. They pull their panties into their butt crack and just, you know, bend over into the mirror. That's literally the only way, but I'm not gonna be doing that on camera because that's just not who I am. You know what I mean? And if I do, it's on Snapchat. It lasts for 6 seconds and, you know, it's just for the boys, no homo, but it's kind of gay, I guess. No, I don't even send those out though. That's even too weird for me. But I digress. It's gonna be a good hamstring workout. Don't skip it. It's gonna be a fun one. I think what I'm gonna do is start off with a standing single leg hamstring curl. I found this Panada machine the other day. My buddy was doing it and I saw him doing it and I tried it and it felt so good. So I'm excited to show you guys this one. Panada, top of the line equipment, literally is some of the best equipment along with like Atlantis, and some Prime machines are really fire too. But this one, it hits so hard. I'm excited to explain it once I get to it. And then I'm gonna be doing seated hamstring curl, lying hamstring curl. Well, one or the other, and then an RDL. And then probably some adductors and calves at the beginning before I even get into all the other exercises I just spoke about. So that's pretty much gonna be the workout today. Yo, I always have a hair in my mouth. Once you have a dog, pretty much at any given time, there's gonna be a hair in your mouth. That's just how it is. Sorry. So that's gonna be basically the workout today. I got a tiny little bit of like it's 9 o'clock, so I'm not trying to be up too late. So I got a little bit of pre-workout in here. I ate good today, 4 or 5 meals already. And I'm gonna crush a few more once I get home. So without any more talking, let's get into the workout. I'll see you guys there. I am back and I'm gonna be starting off. This is a Panada machine I was telling you guys about. It honestly feels like a lot of these standing leg curls, you could tell they're on cables. This one, the resistance profile is just different. It's kind of hard to explain. It's almost like it feels like a dumbbell's on your foot. So it changes throughout the movement, which is kind of cool. So I'm gonna be hitting this one. I did a few warm-up sets. I also did 6 sets of calves, pointing my toes like outwards and going, I guess you can't see on the camera, but pointing my toes outwards, hitting that inner calf and then pointing them outwards, 3 and 3. So I did a few warm-up sets on here, so this will be working set number 1. Let's give this a go. I haven't actually done working sets on this. I just got like a bit of a pump with it with my buddy the other day when I hit shoulders. Oh. 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 Feels pretty good. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, this one feels unreal. I'm a big fan of this one. Oh, I'm a pretty big fan of standing leg curls in general. But this one is very, very nice. All I'm really focused on is making sure I go through a full range of motion. I don't necessarily extend my leg all the way down, but I go very close. And then I just curl the weight back up. I'm trying to really feel the contraction. Hamstring is one of those muscle groups that I do struggle to feel. So I really want to make sure my muscle's doing the work. I'm not swinging at the bottom of the movement. Like my muscle is doing all the work. Just so I could really feel it basically, because again, I don't really feel it well on every movement. But on this one, I felt it really well. Lately, I've been feeling it a lot better. But I'm still just making sure every single rep, I'm hitting it to the best that I can. And this one set felt really good. So we're gonna run it back. I went a little heavier this set. Let's see how it goes. Oh, damn, that felt way harder. Come on. Oh, damn. Okay, so I'm actually gonna lower the weight. You know, going heavier is not always necessarily better if you don't feel it as much. I didn't feel it as much this set. Felt up, maybe I should have threw a 5 on instead of a 10. So I'm just gonna lower the weight. Really try and feel it again. Because I got a better burn that first set than I did on this set. I'm still kind of figuring out my weight. Obviously, this is my first time doing it. So if it's the first time doing an exercise, you might be adjusting the weight every single set, and that's okay. You know, whatever weight you put on there, just make sure you train it as hard as you can, essentially. And then if you get less reps or you don't feel it as much, lower the weight. If you do way too many reps, increase the weight. And then if you do what I did, too many reps, increase the weight, then don't feel it, or it's just a little too heavy, go a little lower again. Big deal. You know, it's really, that's all you got to do. The other thing I'm a little bit worried about is going super heavy on hamstrings. It's kind of the same idea as biceps. When you fully extend, it just feels like something's gonna fucking pop that shouldn't be popping. Especially once you start to get fatigued. Oh man, holy fuck. Okay, I'm gonna move on. Gonna be doing, obviously, seated hamstring curl. Gonna be pointing my toes inward. That one I really felt it on my outer part of my hamstring. So this one I wanna focus a little bit more on that inner, and I notice when I point my toes inwards, really hits that inner nicely. Let's give this a go. Oh. Ah. 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 Oh my God. Damn. That feels so good. That hurts like a bitch though. So a question I got asked is, you know, and this was from one of my clients. He's like, you know, been watching my videos. He's like, should I point my toes inwards too? So I would say, and this is what I told him, I would do the regular way for a while, maybe do it for 4, 5, 6 weeks. Like, you know, get good at it, get strong as fuck on this machine, progressively overload that way. And then once you've done that for a while and you're like, hey, I'm sick of doing it this same old way, then be like, let me add a little twist to it and then point your toes inward and do that for a few weeks. And then kind of go back and forth basically. But if you haven't been doing this one for that long, I would just do it regular. Or if you just don't have very good hamstrings, just do it the regular way. Don't overcomplicate anything. Keep it simple. And then start to develop your hamstrings. Once your hamstrings start to grow and you want to target different parts of it, then add a little twist, add some variation in. So I hope that makes sense for the rest of you guys too. Oh man, that one felt really fucking good though. I'm gonna keep that weight. That was a good weight. Oh. Oh. That was good. Oh. Oh. Oh my God, bro, fuck. You know what, let's do a drop set. Why not? It's not gonna be a very big drop set, but let's do it. Ah. Ah. Oh. Okay guys, I know this is not one of the most exciting workouts because it's just a hamstring workout, but even for these boring muscle groups, bro, train them hard. Literally train them just as hard as you would do everything else. I'm having a sick workout. I know it's like, again, not the most glamorous muscles, but you can, it doesn't really matter what muscle you're training. Like it still feels fucking good. You can still get it to grow. And when you see gains, it's very satisfying. So sure, maybe not everybody likes doing hamstrings and calves, but if you're doing this workout, like don't just go through the fucking motions. You should never do that. Like you should train this just as hard as you would train chest, arms, back, anything. Like make sure you're feeling it. Make sure you're doing everything properly. Otherwise you're just wasting your time. So yeah, don't waste your fucking time in here, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, gonna be hitting this adductor. Did one warm-up set. So let's get into the working sets now.
That's how you can do it.
Oh man, that literally hurts like all the way up, right into your fucking crotch, into your groin. It's giving me nightmares of when it was sore, because it literally hits like so deep in, it kills. So once it starts to burn like crazy, I start getting flashbacks of waking up in the morning and it feels like I pulled both my groins and I'm like, oh. But I'm gonna train, I mean, that was still a good set. I'm gonna try and go a little bit harder on this next set. Even this one, train it fucking hard. If you haven't done this one ever, don't train it too hard. But once you've been working it into your routine, train this one just as hard as you would train everything else. You know what, maybe you have to learn the hard way and you train it a little too hard out the gate and you absolutely fry your adductors. It is what it is, you know? It is what it is. So you can just suck it up. You'll get through it. Hit the sauna. Take some glutamine, EAAs. Try and recover as fast as possible. Get some good night's rest. And just fucking deal with it. But it does really hurt. I'm not saying it doesn't. It definitely hurts a lot. Probably one of the worst muscles to get really sore. I might even train my glutes. I was thinking of trying out one of these glute machines and hit a little bit of my outer glute here. I might do RDLs too though. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what's in store. It's 10 o'clock, a little after 10. Let's see if I want to get that ridiculous back pump again. Oh, that was good. I went a little heavier there. All right, let's do this last one here. Oh, okay. I'm fucking done on these. God damn. My adductors are fried. Okay, guys, I decided to just finish with this hamstring curl. Reason being, the RDLs absolutely fry my lower back. Like, I get the most ridiculous lower back pumps. I feel like I'm crippled after. And it doesn't take much. So, again, the stimulus to fatigue ratio, I do get a really good stimulus out of them, but I get a crazy fatigue. And I feel it literally like, I don't know, like for weeks. And that's what's crazy. Like literally during my last leg day, when I was doing those split squats, like my lower back was so fried. So what I think I need to start doing just to get a little warm up in is do some erectors, like just train my erectors a little bit more, get them stronger. And then once I do that, I'll reincorporate them. But at the moment, like I just don't feel like I don't feel like the rest of my workouts need to suffer, because these RDLs just kill me and my lower back. Like something about gear or like steroids that if you ever try them, like lower back pumps from certain compounds are a thing and they're like crippling. And I feel like I get them really fucking bad. And I always did get lower back pumps, but now it's just 10 times what they used to be. But nonetheless, I get a really good stimulus out of this. Pretty minor fatigue, so let's give this a shot. The only problem is I'm not really training my glutes with this one versus with the RDLs. Oh. Damn, that feels so good on the hamstrings though. These, I'm just going for reps. I'm just going for clean reps. I'm not doing any holds. I'm just trying to make every rep count, train itself failure. It's pretty close to the end of the workout, so I'm not too concerned about weight. Maxing out, hitting PRs. I'm just focused on stimulating the muscle as much as I humanly can, as much as I possibly can. The only time I really care about moving weight and strength is at the very beginning of my workout. And that's only for certain muscle groups. Like if I was gonna do an RDL at the beginning of the workout, then I wanna progressively overload. I wanna go ape shit with it because it's fun and I'm fresh. And I have done that before. And what I'm thinking is like, if I skip doing RDLs all the time, yeah, my lower back's gonna be fried. But it's the same thing as training my like when I never train my adductors and then I train them and they get blown up and it hurts for 2 weeks. Kind of the same thing with my lower back. But I think I'm gonna just do some erectors, build them up a little bit, because right now it's just so exhausting on my lower back. And I can go really heavy on RDLs. It's like I did 2 plates last time. I didn't even do that much weight. I did 2 plates and I was fried. I could normally do 400. I think I've done 450 before. So, you know, even 300 pounds, like I could go a lot heavier. And just with 2 plates, my lower back was toast. So, you know. Anyways, I don't want to give you guys more excuses as to why I'm not doing it, but I'm not doing it, okay? Let's do these laying down. Let's do another set here. Listening to the most white girl music you could ever imagine right now. Guess who I'm listening to? Ah! Ah! What you might notice as you get deeper and deeper into your workouts is doing those partials at the end of your workout, or at the end of your sets, just becomes like harder and harder and harder. And that's the point I'm at right now, for sure. Still getting a really good burn, but I can tell my hamstrings they're finito, they're done. They need to recover for a couple days and then we'll smash some quads. I'm not too focused on training quads today. Again, if you need to train quads for your workout, I would do walking lunges. I would throw even like some sort of leg press maybe in, and just, or a quad extension. And train your quads a bit more. For me, I don't really care too much about my quads. I feel like my quads just grow from looking at the squat machines and looking at the leg press. So I really just want to grow my hammies. My glutes, I feel like I actually have decent glutes. It's just my hamstrings and calves. Not that my glutes don't need work, but men's physique, it's not like a fucking essential thing. Neither is hamstrings, but still. Let's do one last set here and get going. Okay. Oh, we are back home. Didn't even check the pump just because I don't even know really how to, I've said this literally every time I work out hamstrings, but I don't really know how to flex them. I'm gonna post a picture so you guys could see the pump picture I took of my hamstring hang, and you know, it's nothing to write home about, but that's what I'm working with here, and that's what I'm trying to grow. So fuck taking a pump, a little post-workout pump video. I need to get home because I need to eat my chicken and rice. 330 grams of rice, 6 ounces of chicken, down the hatch. And I also have a shake I'm gonna be drinking after this. Probably, we'll see how long this takes to eat, but probably around 11:30. It's 10:50 right now. This will probably take me 30 minutes to eat. So basically, as soon as I'm done this, I'm going to mix up a shake, like with oats, you know, the usual shake I normally drink, and I'm gonna have that too. You could tell by the tone of my voice that I am not looking forward to either of these meals, especially this one. But it's gotta get down. I use this barbecue sauce. It's like a craft barbecue sauce. Honestly, it's shit. I'm not gonna lie. But it only has 35 calories for 2 tablespoons, and it's cheap. And I go through a lot of barbecue sauce when I'm eating like this because I put it on every single meal. So I don't want to be spending $5 on barbecue sauces that is gonna run out in like 3 days. So these are like $2.50, and I go through a lot of these. So it coats everything, makes it nice and moist, a little easier to get down. So yeah, I'm just gonna shut the fuck up because I need to get this meal down, but I'm gonna record it and then just speed things up, and I'm just curious to see how long it's gonna take me to eat this. Okay guys, last bite. Holy shit, am I happy about that. Oh, especially after that rice went down, I thought I was, you know, in your stomach, like when you cough and like it feels like you're gonna vomit, and your stomach and everything like tightens up. That's what it felt like on that last bite, which is not what I needed. Let's get this down though. Let's fucking go. Cool. Got it done, boys. Was a grind. That was a good 23 minutes. Finished a little bit ahead of schedule, which I'm happy about. And and just some things to consider when you're bulking, right? Like, you're gonna put some body fat on. A lot of guys are scared they tell me they want to put on muscle, and then as soon as they start putting on a little bit of body fat along with it, they stop eating because they don't want to get fat. If you want to put on muscle, if you want to get big, you have to put on a little bit of fat. It is impossible to bulk without putting on any fat. So get used to it. It is temporary. If you put on 20 pounds, say 8 pounds of that is muscle, some of it's water, some of it's fat. The next time you cut, you are going to look so much bigger. And if you can repeat that process. And then once you're finally happy, like, okay, I'm big enough, which, you know, never really happens, but say you do, then you can just maintain. and you don't have to bulk, and you can stay pretty lean all the time. But a lot of guys, like, they have so much room to put on muscle on their bodies, and they're just like scared to get fat, or they're scared to put on a little bit of weight. Guys, it just comes with the territory. If you want to get big, you got to be willing to put some body fat on. Even me, like, this is by far the fattest. I know, oh, Mark, you're not even fat. Guys, this is the most body fat I've ever had on in my life. And the other thing is, eating these fucking meals is an absolute grind. Like, it is a job. It's a full-time job. Meal prepping, cooking, eating, and cleaning, and going to the grocery store and all that. Like, you have to be so on point with your meals. And this doesn't just happen after a week. Like, I started this in August, and it's the middle of January, you know? So this is almost, what, 6 months? September, October, November, December, January, 5 months. 5 friggin' months that I've been doing this. My weight is finally shooting back up. I know after this shake tomorrow, I gotta be 143, 144 tomorrow morning. Or sorry, 243, 244 tomorrow morning. So again, you get out what you put in. If you work hard, if you get the fucking meals down, if you go work out, get all your food in, especially getting the food in, that's the most important thing. I don't care what you're taking. If you are on 30 grams of drugs per week and you're not eating, you're not gonna grow. Like, the food is everything. Like, the drugs, the training, obviously that helps, but if you're not eating, you're not gonna grow. I don't care what you're taking. You have to be eating. You have to be pushing the food if you wanna grow. People think, like, again, all this shit is just magic. Like, bro, I'm not hungry at all, and I had to get that huge, like, that was a pretty big meal, and I'm still gonna have another meal in 10 minutes. I'm gonna be drinking a shake, which is probably a good 800 calories. Right, like, literally half an hour before I go to bed. I'm gonna wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning, heartburn, I'm gonna be burping, I'm gonna feel like vomiting. Like, that's the fucking grind. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think people really understand. Like, especially once you put on some size, like, it just gets harder and harder and harder. So, and you have to put in more and more and more effort. But just understand, like, I struggle with this. If you're struggling with your bulk, like, yo, this shit is hard, bro. Like, that's why people don't do it. That's why, like, a lot of people dirty bulk. A lot of people just, like, I know for myself, like, what I did, I just stayed shredded all the time because my body was just naturally like 10% and I looked good. I liked it. I didn't have to work too hard. And I know a lot of guys like in that camp too. And then I know a lot of guys who want to get shredded, but they can't. So they just eat like shit. So if you want to grow properly though, you got to eat clean. Like, that's the best way to do it. It's also the healthiest. Like, if you're doing all this and you're eating a bunch of garbage food, like, you're just putting even more strain on your system. So I have maybe one cheat meal a week right now. I cleaned it up. Like, I was going a little overboard during Christmas and things like that, but lately I've cleaned it up. I'm back on plan. It's been working. I'm growing. I'm on TRT now, so I'm not even pushing the PEDs anymore. I'm just gonna be focused on getting the fucking food down because that is the biggest battle. So just know you're not alone out there. Just know, like, everybody is struggling with this. I saw Larry Wheels, like, you know why I ate that so fast? Because I usually watch YouTube videos and it takes me 40 minutes to eat, but I watched a Larry Wheels video where he's like, put the fucking phone away, put the TV away, and just focus on eating, especially for the meals you don't want to eat, and just, like, get it down. Because it's distracting. It's going to take you way longer to eat. And then, you know, you might not even end up getting it down because you're going to get full by the time you actually finish your meal. So, you know, that's pretty much what I did for this meal. And I was 7 minutes ahead of when I thought I was going to finish. I thought I was going to finish basically right now. But every single bite of that plate was a grind. Like, literally, bite number one, normally, at least when I eat chicken and rice, the first half I'm actually hungry, so I can get most of it down pretty quick. I don't know if I'm getting sick. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I felt weird coming home from that workout. I felt a little nauseous. I came in, Deanna cooked a bunch of ground beef. I had like this wave of like ground beef fucking smell hit me we can't open the doors like or open the windows and air shit out because it's so cold outside. So like the meat smell just sticks in the kitchen, and it just hit me. I'm like, oh man, I'm so sick of food. So every single bite of that meal was an absolute grind. Like that's why I'm drinking, again, I don't really normally drink that much water. That's why I was chugging water, like not chugging, but I was taking multiple sips per bite just to wash it down. Whew. So yeah, I'm gonna make the shake right now though. I'm gonna get that in me. Maybe I honestly might even go for a walk just to help digest a little bit. Like a little late night walk. And I got a shower and I got to do a few things. That was a busy day. Well, I mean, honestly, it wasn't too busy. It should have been a busy day, but I kind of procrastinated and I got a little lazy. I really want to take you guys to the grocery store with me. I think I'll probably start doing that maybe this week or next week. I just went to Costco. I did a big Costco run today. But maybe I'll work that into the content mix because I just, you know, I kind of want to do vlogs. Like I actually really like recording. It's just that it's kind of a pain in the ass to record by yourself, but maybe my girlfriend can help me out now. We'll see. And yeah, we'll start running it like that. But you know what? I'm gonna show you guys me drinking the shake too. So hang tight. Let me go make it. All right, here we are. Got my shake right here. Holy, that I literally, guys, it's 11:27. Just so you know, like I didn't take any time in between. Just ran out of ISO Surge, guys. Support the channel, support me. Shameless plug. Chocolate fudge brownie, unbelievable flavor. Sandor 20, save you 20%. Thank you guys for your support as always. So I'm gonna down this shake quick. Again, guys, I just want to show you the real deal. Like I just want this to be raw as fuck, where you can see me struggling, but still making it through, because I know a few weeks ago I was like, yo, I'm gonna get to 245. And I didn't get it. You guys saw me fail. One sec. Oh, that's cold. But you guys saw me fail. I said, I was like, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get there by the end of the week, and I didn't do it. That's kind of when I hit that wall and the food just would not go down. So I wanna come back strong. I wanna show you guys like, hey, just because I failed 6 weeks ago, doesn't mean I just give up. I'm still fucking hammering away at it. I'm still going as hard as I can. Oh, man, I'm full. But no one said it was gonna be easy. Oh. I'm definitely gonna have to go for a walk after this. Holy shit, I'm so full. Okay, guys, I'm gonna finish up the shake. I'm dying right now. I feel like I'm gonna explode. I appreciate you guys watching this video. That was a sick hamstring workout. I know it's a boring workout. It's hamstrings, whatever. It's not like a glorious muscle group to train. But my hamstrings are tight right now, and I can tell they're gonna be sore tomorrow. So that's all I wanna do. I want them to grow. Thank you guys for watching the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, all that good shit. I'm fucking dying right now. I feel like a mess. Oh. So I'm sorry you had to watch me suffer through that. Either way, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's an arm day. It's gonna be a sick workout. I'm pumped. Like I say every week, but I love fucking training arms, so it's gonna be sick. Anyways, guys, have a good rest of your night. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Whenever you're watching this, I appreciate you. Peace.